all over at Emirates Stadium. Arsenal getting a vital 3 points with a 2-1 win over Leeds United. And it was one of those games where, watching it at the time, particularly in the second half, you're bricking it. You're sitting there thinking, we're going to mess this up. You know, there's a chance that we're going to throw this away, and there's a chance that we're going to really damage our hopes of getting in the top four. But I think it's one of those that when you watch it back, actually you'll think, what was I nervous about? First half performance I thought was perfect. We started with an intensity, we started with a pace, we started with a tempo, and we put Leeds to the sword straight away. Credit to Nketiah for the way he closed down Illan Meslier to make sure that he was there to cash in on a poor mistake. What a mistake that was from Meslier, by the way. Normally you see a goalkeeper go to clear it and a striker get a block in. It wasn't even a block. He literally had the opportunity to pass the ball into the net. Awful goalkeeping, as I say, from Meslier, but credit to Nketiah because he followed it up, and you got to make it happen, which was good to see, obviously. And then, of course, the second goal, really tidy, smart finish from Nketiah from close range after some excellent work on the left-hand side from Gabriel Martinelli. Really enjoyed that goal as well. And at that point, you're thinking, well, we're going to run away with this. Luke Ayling gets sent off as well. Diabolical decision. I was down the other end of the ground, and when I say diabolical decision, I'm talking about the fact that the referee initially only awarded a yellow card from that. You could see from the other end of the stadium, the way that Luke Ayling launched into that challenge was dangerous, it was reckless, and it was endangering an opponent. And people always say to me, we don't need VAR, it's spoiling our game. Well, that was proof again that we do need it, because these officials who are supposed to be elite are proving themselves once again incompetent. I did wonder, thinking about it a little bit afterwards, if the referee maybe thought, well, let me play it safe by giving the yellow card, knowing that the VAR is going to help me out. Maybe that was the case, I don't know. But yeah, really poor decision at first glance, but fortunately the VAR obviously ensured that the correct one was made in the end. Second half, I thought we started it pretty well. We were in complete control again. We had a couple of really gilt-edged opportunities that we should have taken, that we should have put the game to bed. And Leeds' goal really came from nothing, but it made for a nervous sort of end to the game. It was poor marking at the far post. I think when somebody flicks the ball on, it's always difficult then. You have to reset, you have to readjust, you have to make sure that you're picking people up, and we didn't pick up Llorente at the far post, and he put it in the back of the net. Leeds desperately needed something today. I've just seen that Everton have won as well, so they're in serious trouble. They gave it a go at the end, but as I say, a lot of the moments that they had, I felt, came from Arsenal being a little bit slack, being a little bit sloppy, and not quite being at it. But listen, it's a massive 3 points, a big step towards Champions League qualification, and we go to the lane on Thursday night not having to win the game, which is massive. So yeah, really looking forward to that. Well, I'm not going to say I'm looking forward to it, but I feel a lot more comfortable about that one now. Interesting to see Tomiyasu at left back today. Was that preparation for the North London derby? Was that a change made specifically to deal with Rafinha? I don't know. We're going to find out a little bit more, I'm sure, on Thursday night, what the thinking was behind that. But a very big 3 points. We march on 4 points clear of Spurs now, and of course closing in on Chelsea as well, who we could potentially overtake between now and the end of the season. Gonna leave it there. Don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll be back later on for a live edition of the podcast, so make sure you join me for that. Should be great fun. Catch you all in a bit. Cheers.